Hi, good afternoon. This is Manjit Raut once again. I'm from BSN Technology, providing online training to corporate and professional as well as students. So, guys, in this video, I'm just planning to give you some unique information related to the database services. So, in this particular database services, we'll try to discuss about the NoSQL database. Means we discuss about the DynamoDB, right? Because if we're talking about the entire databases related to the AWS portal, so we have a two database services. One is relational database services, means SQL database services, and another is related to the NoSQL database. You can also say that a non-SQL, non-relational database services. So we'll try to give you the entire information, means how we can start working with the NoSQL database services, as well as how we can configure the entire part which is available in the DynamoDB. So I'm just going to start. The first thing is that what is DynamoDB? So as I told you, the DynamoDB is the example of NoSQL database services, right? It's a fully managed by us. It's a fully managed NoSQL database service that can use to provide the faster services in compare of another, and it is contain the various features like as a scalability and performance. You can use it into the cross region relationship replication. You can manage your TTL. You can provide the security like as a fine grant access control, as well as it can give us a various data model. Means you can design your database by using your own setup, means your manual configuration setting, and you can just create. So I'm just going to show you how we can start a use of DynamoDB and how we can utilize it in the real scenario with example. So for this particular practical, we just need to open the AWS portal, and over a portal, I'm just going to click on the services, and under the services, we have a one part called database. So in the database, the second option is available, name is DynamoDB, right? So DynamoDB is a kinds of NoSQL database services. I'm just going to open it and give you the proper steps, means how you can perform that, how you can create your DynamoDB, how you can utilize your DynamoDB in the real scenario like. So you just click on the DynamoDB, and it can give us some basic information related to the activity of DynamoDB, like as a it can give us an option. DynamoDB is a fast and flexible no database SQL. Means you can manually create and design your entire database, as well as you can execute your query. You can create your tables related to your databases. So for this particular practical, the first of all, it is categorized in three different parts, like as a create table, second add query or items that you want in your databases, and you can also monitor the entire activity related to your database, like as a monitor the table activity, performance, speed, and all options related to the monitoring part available in the same panel. So for the live practical, I'm just going to click on the create table, right? So whenever we just click on the create table, it can give us a panel, and in this particular panel, you can create your table with any name. Like as I'm just going to use the name is demo. Okay, so our table name is demo, and second is the partition key. Sorry, primary key, and you can also say that it's the partition key. Okay, fine. So you have a various option. If you just click here, you will be get a three different options: string, binary, and numbers. What do you want? You just type here any name you can put according to your primary key. So like I'm just going to put here the AWS. So our table name is demo. Our primary key is AWS. So I'm just going to proceed. Just click create. Okay, see, we successfully created a one table, if you compare the DynamoDB table to SQL database table or Oracle database table, so in the case of SQL or Oracle, it can give us a proper database. You need to create a table like as a employee name, employee ID, employee post, like that. But here you are just making the entire task without using any applications, without using any specific database. You just start your using by single clicking on the SQL database services. So, demo is our table, right? Demo is our table. But question is that table is a place. We know that table is a particular place, and in this particular place, you can fulfill the information that you want. Means you need to type the data, because table is a container and data is your actual task is performed by the data. So now I'm just going to click on the items. See, under the table, you need to create your items like as a, which types of data you want to put here. So see, in the table name, the table and the primary key is name is AWS. So I'm just going to create a table. Just click on the create table. Not a table. Create a item. So first thing is that AWS. Okay, I'm just going to type any name like as a class and just go to the plus button, and you can just insert string, right? I'm putting the first name like as a table mention, and you can put the value like as first name is XYZ. Okay, again I'm just going to add second insert last name. I'm just going to use XYZ cloud. I'm just putting the last name is cloud like that, and then next is related to the post cloud admin. Okay, I'm just putting into the uh, value cloud admin and just click on the next insert. And if we're talking about the salary, so you can put the salaries 50,000. Okay, see, the all activity you performed by self, you are just putting the entire information by choosing by the manual configuration. Means it's a NoSQL database, because we are not using any kinds of application, we are not purchasing any license, we are not installing any SQL or Oracle databases on our machine. The cloud can give you the pre-designed application, and you can say that NoSQL database, you can just create and configure the entire activity by self. I'm just going to click on the save button. Okay, finally, once you just click on the save, it can give us our activity like as a class, first name is XYZ that we mentioned in the panel of table, last name is a cloud, post is our cloud admin, salary is 50,000, like that. So NoSQL database, you can just create and start your usage. And next, I'm just going to describe more about this activity like as a, it can show the various options like as a metrics, alarm capacity, number of various things are available. So first thing is the overview. So under the overview, it can describe the information related to your databases like as what's the name of database table, the table name, and it can also give us some information like as a creation of your database. Next is the item where we can fulfill the information related to your activity. Another option is matrix. So as per the name, the meaning of matrix, you can just monitor the hardware configuration of your SQL database, NoSQL database services. Monitoring the DynamoDB part. Like it can give you some various options, read capacity, write capacity, throughputs, and all means entire information related to the health which is available in the panel of matrix. Next one is the alarm. If you want to configure, if you have already configured the SNS services, simple notification services, you can just create a alarm for your individual services. Means you will be receive automatically mail or text on your phone if you have already configured the alarm part, right? And next is the capacity. So if we're talking about the capacity, is a panel of calculation where you can calculate the pricing as well as the capacity of database table. Like see, it can give us a two different options: free trial, This is also called a provisioned, and another is on demand, right? So on demand in the sense you need to pay according to your usage. If we're talking about the provision, so you have already fixed the amount. I just want to create number these types of columns, these types of row. You can just use the provision. If you're talking about the on demand, you can mention, and according to your data mentioning, you need to pay. So I'm not going for the on demand. I'm just going to start working with the provisioned. So in the provision, it can give us a two panel, a read capacity unit and write capacity unit. So in case of read capacity, it can give us a 5, and write capacity is also 5. So for this particular task, we need to pay $2.91 per month. I'm just going to change it. Like I said, I just want to minimum 100 table in read capacity. It can increase the cost. You need to pay $12 per month. So but by default, if you just want to configure it, so you have option, you for the only for the understanding purpose, you can use 5 table in write, 5 table in read, and no need to pay amount for first month because it's a free trial. So in the free trial you will be get 5 table in the right position, 5 table in the right position, right? So I'm not making any another, so we are just by default using 5 table. So no need to pay first month, and after that you need to pay. And next step is related to the indexing. So as the meaning of indexing, you can say that indexing is a kinds of panel, and by using this particular panel you can search your data. Like if you have a creator n number of data with the same name, or some uh, a large amount of data, and you want to fetch the data, so by using the index part you can directly fetch your data and details as well. Another option is global table. So global table is the cross region connection. Cross region connection in the sense, for example, you are creating some data table in the different location, and some another is available in different locations. So by using the global tables you can make a replica between both tables, right? Means for example, you are creating some table in DynamoDB in the location of North Virginia, and some say table you are creating in the location of Mumbai, and you want to make a replication, you want to configure the replication part. So by using this particular option you can do that. So with the help of this particular activity you can create and configure the replication in the geographical location. Okay, next one is the backup. So as per the name, backup is a security tool. We can say that, means it's a disaster security, kinds of disaster security. If you are little bit worried about your databases, so you just create a backup. You need to click here, type the database backup name. Like as I'm just putting the test backup. Okay, I just click create. Now the test backup is created successfully, means you have already created the copy of your existing data, right? And see, now in this case, if your database deleted by someone, although you have a backup, you can just restore anytime. I'll show you the how we can do that. And next one is the important part related to the triggers. So as per the name of trigger, you can just create a API to fetch your databases, related NoSQL databases from anywhere. And next one is the access control. So access control is related to the security. If you want to provide the security to access of your DynamoDB, so by creating the access control you can do that. And last option is related to the tag. So tag is we know that tagging we are using to fetch the data, as well as it can also use to manage the pricing level of activity. So I'm just going to show you, we have already taken the backup. Now I'm just going to delete our database. The demo database is our existing database. I'm just going to click create, delete, and after deleting the data, we will be revert it. We will be recover from the backup part. Okay, it will be take some time. Now see, no tables are available, right? I'm just going to click on the back option, and you need to create a table. You need to create a blank table. So I'm just putting the name of a database is blank table. Okay, and in the key I'm just putting the name of recovery. No need to make any changes here. I'm not making any table under the uh, under the blank table. Sorry, mistake. It's a blank table. Okay. Once it's created, we will be restore our data that we take in the that we take in the backup. And after creating the table, you just go to the backup option. See, no backup is available. Actually, my mistake. The problem is that no need to delete the container. Like as I'm just going to show you again. Actually, no need to delete the entire container. You can just delete. Like I'm just going to create an item, and in the recovery, putting the data. Add some another panel as well, like as first name test. I'm just going to add a second name, like as last name, and xyz, and just save. See, our table name is data, right? Our table name is data. So no need to delete the container. First go to the backup option. Just click on the backup. Okay. And create one backup. Just open the RDS. Under the RDS, you need to open it. Go to the backup option. See, text backup is available. Just select and restore. Type the name of your restore table. So from backup, I'm just putting the name of our database from backup, and just click restore. And you will be get your entire data that you have already deleted. It's a taking the backup. Once it's created, you will be definitely get your data that you have already deleted. Okay, I'm just going to refresh the panel. Okay, so table has been recovered. So after 2 or 3 minutes, you will be get your entire information that you have already created on the data table, and you have already deleted. So by using the recovery option, you can just recover the entire information again. So we need to wait. It's depend upon your local internet. It's depend upon your internet activity. It it cannot be take much time, but due to the internet, it just taking the time. Refresh. Okay, do not close the window till it's recovering. So this is the all activity related to the DynamoDB. This is the part, this is the picture related to the NoSQL database activity. Need to wait up to 1 minute, and after completing the data we will be get our entire information that we have already filled in the table. Okay, it's still restoring. How many total read capacity? 5. Okay, total write capacity is also 5. All are using the default encryption. Both are working under the partition key in string. Normally it will be take 3 to 5 minutes to recover the entire information, recover the entire uh, deleted data from the backup panel. Once the restoring completed, you will be get, definitely you will be get your data. Till the recovery you need to wait. So this is the activity related to the DynamoDB part. So I hope you understand about the DynamoDB task. You just perform the work like this. You can take the backup and wait for some few minutes. You will be definitely recovered your data. Still restoring. So you can just create your entire activity on the portal and panel, and we will describe more about the services of Amazon. Please wait for new video. Thanks for watching. Thank you.